What's good, YouTube? It's your boy SKY Jordan. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a couple vocal mix mistakes that artists and engineers deal with in the studio, at home, wherever they be at. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hit me up all the time, DMs, emails, Discord. You know what I'm saying? They asking me some of the same things over and over, so I decided to put some of these things in a video. So let's get into it. The first mistake that a lot of artists and engineers make in the studio is rushing. I got a question for you. Who the fuck, why are you rushing? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you rushing? Why do you have to mix a song in 5 minutes? Why do you have to mix the song in 10 minutes? Why do you have to do it in an hour? Why do you have to do it that same day? Like, why? Because most of the time people make these mistakes because they feel like they gotta rush to it to put the song out. All right, and when you rush, you overlook things. You could be like, man, people may not notice this, may not notice that. You can make mistakes, or you can just overmix or just undermix and just mess your song up. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not really in competition with other people. You know, just because a person tells you it took them 30 minutes to mix a song doesn't mean it's gonna be a good mix. You know, it varies. It's not like a set time limit on what's gonna give you the best mix. You know, sometimes you might mix a song and it sounds amazing in 30 minutes, and then you try it again on another song and you wonder why it don't work the same or don't sound the same. It's because you probably should have took a little bit more time on that. Might have been something wrong in the recording process. You know, so just stop rushing, especially like artists that record themselves and mix their own music. Don't rush the recording process, because that's gonna cause issues when it comes to the mixing process. You know what I'm saying? So listen, don't rush, take your time, fuck what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about how fast it takes other people to make songs. Just worry about you and how long it takes you to get the best quality from what you want to get yourself. The second mistake, using the same vocal presets and templates for every single song. All right, I'm gonna tell you like this: every single song is not gonna need the same vocal chain. All right, some you might need to remove something, you might need to add something to it, you might need to just mix. You know what I'm saying? Don't just rely on what the engineer or artist has already given you to work with. You got to learn how to finesse the presets, the templates into what you want to do, because the templates and presets are basically starting points for you to kind of see what you like, and if you like it, you add on to it, or you take stuff away that you know what I'm saying, it's just up to you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are always wondering, like, how can they improve their sound over and over, because they're buying this template, this template, this template, and this template. It's like you done bought 20 different templates and you still looking for more templates, because like you're looking for something, you just don't know what it is. How about you look at the templates and stuff that you're using to mix or record with, and just see what you like about that and figure out how to build on the stuff that you already like. You know what I'm saying? So don't rush, and like I said, tip number 2, stop using the same vocal presets expecting different results. Third mistake, letting your ego get in the way of you becoming better. All right, ego is this thing that a lot of artists, especially like the up and coming artists that record, mix, master, do everything themselves, like their ego gets in the way because they feel like they're so dope, they're so amazing. You might be, you are, you know what I'm saying? Every artist, every creative, you have the right to feel that way. But listen, sometimes your ego can get in the way, and a lot of people don't understand that, because just because you know how to do something a certain way doesn't mean that's the correct way. And when it comes to mixing, there's not a correct way to do every single thing, because mixing is like cooking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has different tastes. Some might like the chicken tenders to be a little bit more spicy than others. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people may not like barbecue sauce, some people may love honey mustard. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody tastes it different. Some people put hot sauce on their shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, mixing is like cooking. It's nothing like that's gonna be the same for everybody. It's not like one recipe. It's a million recipes for how to make chocolate chip cookies and sugar cookies, peanut butter cookies. Like, it's millions of recipes for all this shit. It's just like mixing. So it's like, you can always learn something, learn how to take constructive criticism, all that shit. Don't let your ego get in the way, because if your ego get in the way, you're like, you self-destruction. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to get better. So listen, let your ego down, be open to learning new things and just accepting new techniques, because that's how mixing is different techniques and different takes. And mistake number 4, doing the same thing, the same exact routine over and over and over and over and over, but you're expecting different results. And that could go for the artist and the engineer, or both of y'all. Let's say you're the artist and the engineer. All right, if you're recording in the same room with same mic placement, with the same noise in the background, and you always wondering like how can you get the noise out the background, maybe you should look at what the noise is and figure out how to stop that before you record. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're EQing and you're always wondering like why do your vocals sound weird after the EQ, maybe it's something you need to fix in the EQ. Go back in the chain and see what you're doing that affects that EQ move. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. EQ is something that shapes your vocal into whatever it is that you want to shape it into. And a lot of people don't even understand what they want. You know what I'm saying? They just say clean, nice, or fire, or loud. They use all the right buzzwords, but they don't know what that means because the buzzwords means different things to different people. And that's one of the hardest things when it comes to mixing, because a lot of people get focused on the buzzwords and think the buzzwords are concrete and it only means one thing, but it don't. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, I kind of went off on a tangent, but like I was saying, stop doing the same routine. Like if you're doing something and it's not working, figure out where it's fucking up at, and then you can figure that out later on how to fix that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes a lot of people, y'all have good mixes, you have good songs, but it's like you're fucking up in the mixing because you're thinking you're supposed to be doing one thing, but in reality you're overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? Or you might be missing one plugin, or you might be missing automation, gain staging. You might, like, just figure out the piece in the puzzle that you're missing and build on that. All right, like, because if you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over expecting different results, man, you're fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? You got to change something, because like if you're doing one thing and it's not working, switch it, try to improve it, because it's like if you're never trying to improve, are you really trying? And the last mistake that a lot of artists and engineers make when it comes to mixing their songs is being the only set of ears they hear the song. I know. A lot of people don't understand what you're going for, blah, 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 whatever you're going to say. But listen, I got a Discord, you know, I got a song feedback channel. You can post your song in there and get feedback from a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, before it go out. Or you can find engineers that you really fuck with, or people that don't even mix or nothing like that, because it's always better to get an opinion from a fan of music as well. So send it to people that don't even mix, don't know nothing about it, to see what they think, because that's who you making the music for. You making the music for the people that don't do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So the people that don't do music, they just love music to listen to music, they gonna know if it sounds good and they're gonna tell you. All right, and it's your job to take what they say and figure out how to fix it. Like if a lot of people saying like, yo, I don't really like how the vocals are EQ'd, maybe they kind of hurt my ears, that means you probably got a little bit too much air in there. Maybe you need to de-ess the S's. The S's are super sharp, you know what I'm saying? De-esser, sibilants, all that little shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, like just have people that you trust, you know what I'm saying, listen to your song, get feedback, apply it. Because this goes back to the ego tip I was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Because your ego, when it comes to letting other people hear it, you're gonna be like, oh, they're just hating on me. But listen, people, not everybody is hating on you, you know what I'm saying? Because people help you, they want to help you, you know what I'm saying? Like if a person gives you constructive feedback in paragraph form of like certain things that you probably should look at it, you know what I'm saying? It's not always gonna be hate. People hate, yes, that's gonna be it. It's probably gonna be dislikes on this video. It's probably gonna be hate comments in the comment section, but people just hate regardless, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't just have something that nobody hates, you know what I'm saying? But listen, like these are some of the most common vocal mix mistakes that I encounter when I talk to artists and producers all the time. My little girl back there, like she crying, like it's past her bedtime, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm shooting this video like dumbass late for some reason, you know what I'm saying? But listen, these are some of the most common things that a lot of artists and engineers deal with, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to let you know, like, you're not alone. You don't have to stress, you don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying? You just don't have to stress, you don't have to worry, you know what I'm saying? Just figure out what's going on, improve on it, slow down, don't rush, just be open-minded, don't let your ego get in the way. Just comment some more things in the comment section below that you struggle with, and I'm gonna make some more videos to try to help you out. But listen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy SKY Jordan. I'm out of here. Cool.